we're just heading towards Pateley Bridge, which is on the River Nid. So the River Nid Valley is down here. So just up there is Pateley Bridge. And then the road, we're going to go up that hill, I think, up there. That steep hill up there. Past the that quarry and the artwork, the cold stone cut thing. It's called cold stone. There. Just showing you the scenes. So we're showing you Pateley Bridge before, the old houses and things and the walk along the river, but this is the other side of Pateley Bridge. So the downstream part of the river here. You can go along a little walk, like a little path there, you can see, just along here. And it's sort of like a narrow, quite a narrow channel along that bit. And then here you've got like the cricket pitches and things like that. Football grounds and things at Pateley Bridge on the other side of the river, just there. So previously we've shown you river walk up that way, and of course through the town itself, where there's the old church and the Nidderdale Museum and things like that. You can see the wild garlic, the flowers are starting to come on those now, the white flowers. And you can hear water running down the side of the hill here, down this little waterfall here. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, it's trickling down there, look. And that's just sort of coming out of this thing here. So there's a sculpture here as well. Have a quick look at this. So this is it says the railway turntable, which operated from 1862 to 1964. Engines were turned around to pull the trains back along the single track to Harrogate. So that's what was there, but the sculpture is something different. Pillars past, a passing places artwork on the Sustrans Way of the Roses travelling history's cycle route. Joseph Haydn, unveiled in October 2014. So this is it. There we go. Don't look very happy, yeah? Let's have a look at this guy. He doesn't look very happy either. Yeah. And that guy, he didn't look very happy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. 3 unhappy people, really, in that sculpture. I don't know. Yeah, passing places and all that, yeah. So there's the walk which runs down here. And then just sort of goes, you can see the steps going down there. We'll see if there's some more information about the sculpture. Just here, there's a little sign. See what it says. Just here. So, pillars past. The sculpture commissioned, let's have a look, 3 figures in circular formation representing the lead mining, agricultural and monastic past that has shaped the landscape around Pateley Bridge. So that it's carved out of Yorkshire sandstone. So that's some carving it there. So we've got the lead mining, which went back to Roman times and important to the economy in the 1890s. And then you've got Fountains Abbey and Bylands Abbey and all that with Nidderdale, so that was important. And then the sheep farming, of course, that's been crucial. Yeah. Very good. So yeah, so that's what that was all about, yeah. And that's the River Nid. Flowing a bit more gentle today. Down there, yeah. Okay. There we go. So this is North Moor, curlews and merlins and golden plovers and all that, which is just above Pateley Bridge. A really steep hill we've come up. We didn't come up where the quarry is, that hill. We've come up this other hill here. And what we're going to go and look at here is there's like a folly up here, like a fake monastic ruin, which like a landowner built like in line with his manor house down further down near the River Nid. So hopefully it's not too muddy. We'll go and have a look at this up here. We're just sort of following a path through the heath to see if we can find this little folly. When you first get there and you don't know anything about it, you think it is a ruin of a church, but then you look and you think, well, how can it just be one facade, like one end of the church, where's the rest of it? And then you realise when you read up about it later that it's like a fake. So we're above the Nid Valley down there, and then of course that way you're heading back to the wharf, River Wharf, Otley and so on, that way. Pateley Bridge is just down there. Lovely street, main street through it and everything. But I didn't show that on this video. I've done that before. I'm showing you some different things. So it's Saturday afternoon, we're just approaching this folly now. Just walked through the heath here, nice little path above Pateley Bridge down there, and we're coming up to this here. It's called York's Folly, and that's with an E on the end of York. And it was 18th century they built this, and it is like a grade 2 listed structure, so it's protected. And I think it was in line with the manor house that they built it. I think it's down there. I think that manor house down there, you can see that big house there near the river. That is what they owned, and then they had this folly to create like a sort of thing they could see that they'd created, and all the land they owned and everything. So we're approaching it now, and there's a couple of interesting things about this. So it was actually built, there was 3 shafts that meant to come up to resemble, you know, the ruins of like a monastic church sort of thing. And it was built to provide some employment during the recession, like a time of recession. But one of the towers here did, I think it maybe I don't know where it was, but one of the towers blew down in a storm in 1893. So these are the only 2 towers left. But you see how it's meant to, like, it's got sort of fake beginnings of an arch and all that, so just pretending to be the ruins of a church, like window and things and doorway and all that. But yeah, but it was just, it never was. It was just like a sort of thing for the people at the manor down there to do and to build and give some employment to some people during the recession. So we're just surrounded by heathland here, and I'm actually standing on a little seat just behind the stone wall. It gives you a bit of shelter, but there's a little seat here. We'll stand on that, and then you can look at these from the back. If I zoom out, you can see it there. But yeah, there was a 3rd one which blew down, yeah. And that looks down to Pateley Bridge down there. But I think it's a place called Brewerley, which is like a little tiny hamlet. You can't really see behind the bushes down there, but down there where the manor house and things was, and where they lived down there, and that's what it was in line with. But yeah, you're looking basically from here, you're looking up the dale, up near the dale up there. We can go up the Scar House Reservoir, things like that, which is up that way. So it's a lovely scene with all these little shrubs and stunted trees just coming into leaf, the bright green all along here. And then you've got the like different bits of light trying to get through the clouds. There's rain up that way in the top of the dale up there, and then Pateley Bridge down there. It's quite steep when you come down either side of Pateley Bridge, quite steep sided. Different colours and everything with the sunlight trying to get through little tiny gaps in the cloud, like that gap there, look. And with it being a heath, it dries quite quickly. It's a dry heath. There's a bird of prey hovering up there, look. So it looks like it's waiting. Oh, it's come. Oh, it's flying up there. So you get golden plovers and merlin. So just heading back down to the car now. The only people here, only people in this whole area, no other cars or anything. Never met anybody walking up to this. Still there, that bird of prey. Could be a merlin because it says it's one of the smallest birds of prey in the UK, but because I can't see the colours of it because it's a bit grey. Because that's a merlin there, that red one. Could be that. There's a curlew just going there. There it is. There, it's a curlew. And then you can see where we are. We're high up Menworth Hill, just there again. So just get your bearings. Where we are, that curlew's just landed over there. So I'm just driving back now, and we're going to cross the same way we came, which is across Lindley Wood Reservoir. So there's a little bridge over it. You can see on the left, sort of main expanse, and on the right, sort of top of it. There. So that's quite close to where we live, really, Lindley Wood Reservoir. You can walk along the far side over there. You can walk through the woods and stuff right close to the reservoir. It's quite nice, actually. There's little streams that come down and things. Yeah, quite a wide path. So long. So we're not far off Otley here, maybe 5 minutes